who just, walks out of their children's lives and never gets to be seen or heard from again. Sometimes the father is there. The father is alive. The father is sometimes even providing. The father is sometimes even caring. But sometimes he is not present. There was a video that came through. It went viral. This was back in 2020. If you remember, it was during the lockdown where a lot of nations, were, trying to find a way around COVID. And as the ease came through, videos of this video in particular went viral, where they asked where they're asking different fathers. This was in the US. They're asking different fathers information about their children. Now, we all had a good laugh. Some asked the fathers, do you know your daughter's best friend? Didn't know. Do you know what class your daughter is? Didn't know. Some didn't even remember the birthday of their children. And yes, a lot of people argue, the man is just pressured, always thinking of how to bring the next paycheck, pay the school fees, there's gas in the house, there's food, isn't there? Man is doing his job. Yeah, I agree. He's doing his job. But the man may not be parenting. Two different things. And then we have the type of father that very, very common in this part of the world, who disavows the child. You got somebody pregnant. Some of you, listen to me right now. When the girl told you, I don't get belly, you ran away. Some of you, your side chicks got pregnant, and immediately you turn to the Statue of Liberty. You are fixed. You don't move. You get calls. You don't respond. They knock on your door. You are not there. Oh yes, that person eventually have that child. In some cases, but there's a term for absentee dads that is not often used in this part of the country. It's used elsewhere. And I'm going to make mention of it so that it gives a bit more weight to our conversation this morning. In the West, they call those kind of men deadbeat dads. You're a deadbeat. You're an abusive man. You take pleasure in beating the living daylights out of your son or daughter because your Oga did not pay you big money today. You carry your transgressions and your vexations and bring it upon your son or your daughter at home. That is coming, everybody disappears. They hide under the rocks. They are shivering in their boots. Some bedwet when their fathers are around. Some can't sleep. And this is the irony, because psychologically and also scientifically, it's been proven that children sleep better when mommy and daddy are in the house. Not when two mommies or two daddies are in the house. When mommy and daddy are in the house. Yet, some of you deadbeat dads cause fear to your own children. Some of you are sitting at the tables, right, in church, elder, senior deacon, his most reverend. But when you are home, you are either sexually assaulting your child or you are physically assaulting them. Some of you even beat your wives. There have been stories of quote-unquote leaders of church who beat their wives to the point that the pastor has to come in and intervene. Yet they still give those men those seats in church. I don't even know why. Don't even know why. So my question this morning, as we are on this journey of talking about fatherhood, celebrating Father's Day, how do we encourage men to be good fathers? So I've given you an example of what some bad fathers do. Let me give you an example of what some good fathers in this Nigeria have done. I've said times in that number that I was blessed to see and witness good men do good things to their children. The former vice chancellor of the University of Port Harcourt used to walk with his daughter to go and braid her hair. He would sit down and wait with his daughter. Such was their bond that for a very long time, my friends and I didn't even know her mother. We all knew the father. Why? He was the DVCO, but yet he would be seen with his daughter everywhere. Everywhere. He was always present, always talking, always advising, always encouraging. His home was the place everybody wanted to go to. Why? We didn't see him as DVC. We saw him as our friend's father. Or is it the message I read yesterday of one of our listeners who said the father placed his children's name to the accountant and told them, when my salary comes, give this amount to this number. These are my children. Fathers making sacrifices. Or the fathers who would wear one pair of shoes for 3 or 4 years just so that their children can have brand new shoes every single time. Now, I'm not saying you must suffer. That's not what that's not the sign of a good father. But how present are you? How present are you? Once again, for those of you who fall into that category of being a deadbeat dad, you may not want to admit it to yourself, but I'm sure your wife will know, I'm sure your girlfriends will know that you know they try. So, ladies and gentlemen, please call in. Please speak with a sense of levity to this conversation and help us answer this question. How can we make our men better fathers?
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
With Jude on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
017-923-0002, 0817923-0007, 0817923-0002, 0817923-0007. At Nigeria Info PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X, please. At Nigeria Info PH, at Nigeria Info PH. Once again, call us, talk to us this morning, 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003. At Nigeria Info PH, at Nigeria Info PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X. So for those absentee parents, that's our conversation this morning. In particular, we're looking at the absentee dads, those who have not played any role in their son or their daughter's lives, those who sometimes even disavow. I don't get that, it cannot be me or that guy. I heard a story of somebody who didn't like a girl, but you had 3 children by her. But you kept on denying, but yet you always found yourself in bed with her. School fees, you know, agree pay. Come antenatal, you know, agree pay. But when she's hale and hearty, you will still go there. That sometimes when I blame the anywho. Away from me and back to you. All right, WhatsApp. All right, first comment here says, Joe, good morning. It's not just the fathers. For sometimes it's our society. Society has made it very difficult for people to speak openly at some of their mistakes. That's why many young men will hide rather than just come out and admit that they have a child where they went to go and play a away match. Okay. All right. Okay. So you are blaming the society. Muriel is on the line from Okrika. Muriel, good morning to you. Hello, Muriel. Good morning. Oh,
hello.
Hello. Good morning, Muriel.
Okay, I can hear you now.
Yes, go on, please.
Look, let me tell you about one good dad that I've encountered, and he's a civil servant. He has 3 daughters and 1 girl. Now, this man, he buys clothes from me for his daughters, and I've known him for years, but he still wants trousers. He has been wearing this particular trouser for a long time. And he just I think that man does not have more than 4 shirts for years. He will come to me, he will buy clothes for his daughters, he will take it to them, they will select what they want, and he will not bring the ones that didn't size them, and to pay now will not be a struggle for me. God. He will say today, tomorrow, oh, they are proving low for me, they'll do, but eventually, gradually, he will pay. He will come again for his daughters. And oh my goodness, he's not even thinking of changing his clothes. That is a good dad. And I try as much as I can not to get offended. Whenever he comes, I allow him. Allow him to take his daughters, and when we'll struggle. We'll go through the struggle together for him to pay. But it's fine. I don't ever get angry with him, no matter how long it takes to get my money back. That's a good dad. Now, the absentee dad, Jude. Some of them, they were there, they were present, but all of a sudden they were distracted. Some distractions came, and then before you know, left, and they became absentee dad. Look, I think what we should do is nobody can do it. Even the women, we women cannot do it. Trust me, you cannot train an already trained man. He has been trained, he has been groomed to be who he is. So that's what I think. Oh, no woman can change a man. That is who he is.
No.
You are tuned in to
Nigeria Info.
We'll be right back after this.
following a series that we're talking about fatherhood for the past few days. And today we're talking about absentee dads, absentee fathers. The Western term is deadbeat dads. And I've given you examples. And I'd like to ask once again, how can we encourage? How do we make the men in our society, in River State, in Yenegua, in Aba, in Udu, in Oka, how do we make an encouragement to become better fathers? What do we need to do?
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
With Jude on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
All right, so 08179230002, 08179230003, 08179230002, 08179230003. All right, at Nigeria Info, PH at Nigeria Info. PH is where you'll find us on Facebook and on X at Nigeria Info, PH at Nigeria Info, PH. Our WhatsApp and Telegram number is 0809 030 6416. 0809 030 6416. Once again, to call in 0817 923 0002. 0817 923 0002. All right? Join in the conversation if you can. 923, good morning, please.
Hello, good morning, youth.
Yes, good morning, please. Welcome.
So Emmanuel on the line.
Good morning, Emmanuel.
Yeah. There's something I want to find out about this one play.
Oh.
I met a one play yesterday.
Okay.
So now I called me from Lagos around 7.
Emmanuel, do you have our WhatsApp number? Can you send us a message so that I answer the calls for people who are trying to get their comments on, please? Do you have our WhatsApp number?
I don't have the calling for me.
Okay, 0809
Okay.
030
Okay.
6416.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you. All right, Eze is on the line from Choba. Eze, good morning to you, please.
Good morning. How you doing?
Very well. Welcome, please.
Your topic today is just saying everything about me. All right. I had a girl. We had a child out of wedlock.
Okay.
I was being a good dad to her. Along the line, her mother started giving me stupid excuses. You know, when you started, the disrespect was high. The line was high. So I have to accent myself to be the bad dad. Sometimes it's not coming from the man himself. Me, I'm telling you through experience. It happened to me.
Okay.
It's coming from the lady. You don't have anybody that's supporting you. I've been...
Eze?
Hello?
Yeah, Eze. So, because of time, I know you'd love to unburden all of this and share, but what would you want to have happen so you can be a better father to your child?
Let the lady stop lying and let them respect their man. That is, you can't disrespect the man and expect the man to be a good dad at home. It's not possible.
But your priorities to the child. You may choose not to marry this woman, but whether or not this woman is lying, does that stop you from being a good father to the child? Does that stop you from being present in the child's life?
Yes, because you said when the child is sleep well in the house is when the both parents is at home.
Yes. Please call back. Please call back. You, if you can. Good. This is WhatsApp. Please speak from the perspective of someone who knows what it is. Some options. Also, man is the complete opposite. It hurts me more when I see him outside laughing and playing with other children, calling them sweet names and tickling them like they mean the world to him. Meanwhile, his own children are treated like burdens. Many children and young adults like me are surviving purely by the grace of God and by firm internal resolve not to become like our parents. Yes, he provides the basic food, shelter, maybe even school fees. But being a father is far from more than that. It's about presence, love, support, and understanding. Most times when they preach responsibility for parents, I just wonder if they hear the same preaching that I hear, because they will always do the opposite. If there was such a thing as a next life and I had the chance to choose my parents, I'm sure I wouldn't choose the ones I have now. But I am praying for them. Oh dear. Dakuku is on the line from Mache. Dakuku, good morning to you, please.
Hello, good morning, Jude.
Good morning.
This is Dakuku from Apokeche. To be a good father to a child is that, as a man, the two men, the two people, the two couples, both the woman and man, supposed to be present on the children. Mostly a man has a lot of work, because there's a fear in that man between his children. The children will be having fear more than their mother. I guess there's something a man will do. The children will be withdrawn from themselves. But leaving the woman alone, they will not be afraid. Even if it depends on job, make chance for you to interact with your children, monitor them, how they move, and how they go message in the house. And you have to present yourself, take them to become it. Even if you walk with the sea, they will give you even 1 week. But when you come, don't move out. Don't be flexing. Stay, monitor your children, and monitor, not giving them money or whatever. You will get your children. Don't leave it to a woman alone. Mostly a man has a lot of work, more than women. Because the children respect their father more than their mother, because they are son of the man. I get to my point. Jude.
We're listening to you. We're listening to you.
Hello?
Yeah, go on. We're listening to you. Go on. We're listening to you.
So, leaving a man, a woman to train a child, a lot of them will not become something. And then you will not become a good man to your children. They will say, look at this man. You have allowed your children to lavish to them. No. That is anything. That's a big rule.
Okay.
Let me stop here. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Dakuku from Iche. All right. Moving on. And this one here says, good morning to you, Jude. Only attitudinal change will be the yardstick to curb this from happening again. Ipalibo Harry with that comment. Thank you very much, Ipalibo. On Facebook and on X, you'll find us with the handle Nigeria Info PH. Nigeria Info PH. That's Facebook at Nigeria Info PH is where you find us. Facebook and on X at Nigeria Info PH. All right, is where you find us on Facebook and on X. Jude, good morning. It's not just enough for a father to make provision. There's so many men these days who have a lot of money, and they keep hearing these things. A lot of men don't know how to connect with their children. That is the only way they can become good dads. Pay school fees is good. Buy new clothes and new cars is good. But be in the child's life, that's what we need. All right, thank you very much. Say, be your child's life, not just pay school fees and buy new clothes. Those are good things as well. But this other message I read is leaving a very bitter taste in my mouth. I have to be very honest. I don't know if he's a man or a woman, but yeah. Ooh, 92.3. Good morning, please.
Mr. Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome, please.
My name is Divine. I call from DROA.
Good morning, Divine.
Thank you, sir. Well, the little I can say is for myself. I am the lion of the tribe of my house. I protect my family and do the best to keep them and provide for them. But I roar when I need to roar, so they will know that, yes, I am there. It's not enough just to provide for your children. You must learn to stay around them. Stay around them. No matter how busy you are, Mr. Jude, take one day in a week. Play with them. Go out with them. Let them talk. You talk back. Like now on Saturdays, every last Saturday of the month, they all take their pen after devotion and say, tell me, write 5 things you don't like, I and your mother do that you don't like.
Really?
Yes.
You do that?
If they take pen, they are very happy. They will write and write. And then me, I also take my own pen, I also write my own.
Okay.
When they finish, each question they raise that we do that they don't like, and I have an answer for it.
I need to learn
If
this.
you don't do this, we will not do this. You can see that because you did this, that was why we reacted this way. Oh, Daddy, you and Mommy, I said you just shout. We don't like the shout.
Wow.
You see, when we say something repeatedly over and over and over, it gets to our neck, and we feel like you're not listening to us. We talk to each other. Let them talk back to you. Because don't let them talk back to you. We don't know what they bottled up inside. That's why you hear from people say, I'm frustrated. At the age of 13, 14, you are frustrated. I'm tired though. I'm getting fed up. I'm stressed. Why? Because you don't give them time to talk back to you. If we allow, look, Mr. Jude, everybody can give birth to children, but not everybody that can parent children.
Okay.
That's where we miss it.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. All right. Asa was the line from True, but that line went dead. Okay. I think I just heard something amazing this morning. You write exactly what you don't like about your daddy, what they did. They write theirs. You sit down and you both listen. Okay. All right. This is new for me. This is new. PH, yeah, this one says, being a father is fun because I make sure I give my kids the best, though my kind of work takes me far. But on special days like their birthdays, even at work, I make sure that they celebrate them and get gifts. Do you know my second daughter one day asked me to use her allowance for that month to go and get some clothes for myself? Being a father for me is fun, and I've tried to make them my best friends, and I derive joy whenever they are happy. Joe, thank you. That's good to share with the general public. Oh, dear. Drop course in here. Good morning. Okay. All right. I will have this address, please. Ibifuro, right? Am I? Yeah, Ibifubara. All right. Thank you very much. I've seen this. Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. 9.3 Nigerian Info. Good morning, please.
Mr. Jude, good morning to you.
Good morning. Welcome, please.
My name is Mr. Zion, and I'm calling you from
okay. Welcome, Mr. Zion.
The best way to get this right is to discover the kind of father you have ever wanted to be. Self-discovery, number 1 step. Number 2, love your wife in the presence of your children. We are talking about removing absenteeism while being present. And also the absenteeism while being absent. 2 different things. Teach them. I repeat, teach them how to have an emotional connection with God Almighty before you, their father. Emotional connection. How are we connected together? Can you also give them tasks to perform at home? Can you allow them to make decisions in the family while you guide their opinions? Can you allow them to lead the devotions at home?
Okay. Apologies, Zion. If you can, please call or send a message. 9.3, good morning, please.
Very good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Minaso.
Good morning, Minaso.
Yes, I'm calling from a beautiful island called Isaka Town.
Isaka.
Isaka, yes. Isaka.
Okay.
Oh, in fact, this is a very palatable and interesting topic. Very sensitive. People say to be a father, maybe my mind. Before you answer a father, before you become a father, you must be ready. Before you pregnant a woman, you must be ready to face challenge as a father. We say big ups or thumbs up to all those responsible and good fathers who are always there for their children. And thumbs down and shame to the irresponsible fathers and absentee fathers who are running, always shying away from their responsibility. You see, for me, this sincerity begins at home. As I am now, maybe it all depends on my father, because I know I was brought up a good father. So it all, that attitude, it has been embedded in me. So when I was growing up too, I will make sure I become a good father. Poor parental upbringing. These are some of the factors. Good parenting, you see that your children, as a father, you must be there emotionally, psychologically, spiritually, economically, otherwise, so that your children at least will feel not that I'm a father. So it's more than, it's beyond you providing them, paying their school fees, providing food. No, but how come? Do you listen to your children? Do you hear from them? Can you discuss with them? These are the things. I think I will rest my case. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. It's something that I think if we devote 2 hours, you hear stories and maybe get more tips. But like I said, for the past few days, we have been on this talking about fatherhood on the show. It's been intentional. Hopefully, we stir people to be aware of their circumstances and the things that they do in their communities. Now we get to do the draw. I like to say, for 1 or 2 persons who have sent me a message, we'll have those messages forwarded and addressed ASAP on the show.